Hey folks, this is Vince with Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Mordfield Command. This is a game that's coming to Steam on October 23rd, 2025. I am playing this about a month prior, so everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. There is a demo as of the date and time of this recording, so give that a shot if you like what you see here. There is a campaign, but it's not implemented yet. The only thing that I seemed to have access to was the tutorial, the map editor, and like the main mode. It's like a escalating waves kind of thing. You're going to be constructing a base and you're going to be building it up. And while you're doing that, enemies, well, the AI enemy, it's literally an AI army, will be throwing crap at you, and it'll be getting stronger and stronger and stronger in doing so. And you're tasked with trying to eliminate the enemy. Now, like I said, there is a map editor, but I haven't figured out how to use it. I imagine it might be good to help with the difficulty in this game because it is, I think the learning curve is pretty high, and even easy mode is fairly difficult. I'll get into that in a little bit. But if I can figure out how the map editor works, I think I would love to design a much more lax map that I could play on. So what is the gist of this? This is a turn-based 4X hex-based grid kind of game, and you start off with just an outpost or headquarters, whatever, and that's where your build menu button is. I really wish that there was like a Command and Conquer style build menu where there's tabs and you can select easily where you want to go, because as of right now you have to select on the outpost to build buildings, select on your scrapyard to build barrack units like military units, and I lose those buildings because like I'm building a lot of things around them, so it's hard for me to find them. So I would love a separate build menu that I could just click on without having to click on the main building. Anyway, so again, it's turn-based, and you have resources on the bottom right that are like trickling in every turn. So you've got energy, you've got like cobalt, you've got oil, you've got scrap, you've got research, production. All of those things can be earned if you build the right production buildings to do so. For example, you'll need turbines, like wind turbines or like solar panels. Now, there is a day and night cycle, so the solar panels don't work at night unless you've got a research upgrade. I'll show you that in a little bit. But yeah, you're going to be like finding resource deposits around you and putting the appropriate structures onto them so that you can pull those resources up and you can trickle that income in every turn. So that's cool. I like the idea of that. I found a bunch of wheat fields near me, and I put down this building that gave me extra production every turn. So that helped get things built a lot faster. Normally you have to wait a bit for things to be constructed, but with extra production like that, it was really nice. I had an army pretty early on. Research tree, it's not that complicated. I believe there's like 3 or 4 tiers. And if you build a research structure, that research just trickles in +5, +5, +5, +5, +5. And my only concern, or my problem with it, and I could be misunderstanding like how this game works, but there's a building limit with everything. There's only like one research building you can put down. There's only so many wind turbines you can put down. There's so many like those wheat field buildings I could put down. And I'm like, I'm doing well. I'm constructing this army. I'm getting a nice sizable source of income. But now the game is stopping me from constructing anything more. And now I'm stuck with this army that, well, I guess this is as big as I'm going to get, because as your army gets bigger, your energy income goes down. So toward the mid game, I had a huge army, and I was trying to like build better things to complement them, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't build anything else because I didn't have enough energy to do it, and I couldn't build the appropriate energy buildings. Now there is a separate base outpost that you can construct, and I'm wondering if that allows me to increase my build limit. I have yet to test that. Combat in this game is pretty straightforward. Each unit has a movement cost and an attack range. They attack in different ways. Your meat shield or your meat something. You've got these troop units, right? And you can fit 8 in a tile, and you can mix and match them. I had a commander unit in as one, and then 7 meat bags, I think they're called, around it, and that was a cool little buff to my attacks. So I like that. So I like the strategy, and I like the resource management. I like the overall feeling that I'm building this base and I'm collecting resources and I'm building this army in an attempt to try and outpace the enemy AI. The enemy AI already starts with all of the stuff captured on the map, and it's your job to aggressively go get it so that you can prevent them from building things, and then you can build things. So like that, all of that is great. Now here are the suggestions I have to the developer. One, I have a hard time seeing where the resources are on the minimap. I see the wheat fields and I see the cobalt, which is blue. I didn't come across a single oil field or anything else as I was playing. It may be there, I don't know, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't identify them. Some kind of filter where I can see resource deposits on the map, like a map filter, would be great. Make them very visible so that they're not hard to miss. Again, with the whole build menu options, like trying to find the right building so I can build the right thing, I think the build menu needs to be a separate button that's always on the screen so that I know easily where to go for that. Building limits, like I said, maybe that's offset by building more outposts. I have to test that myself. And I think easy mode is a bit too rough because I want to test, I want to explore, I want to try things out. And the way the game is right now, it's like, even on easy, I should just have a casual time, just learning the game at my own pace. The enemy was throwing crap at me from like within 2 seconds. So the scaling, tone it back, for goodness sake. Just scale it back on easy. There are multiple difficulty settings for a reason. Scale back easy, let newcomers get used to your game. Okay, so those are my main criticisms with it. I'm sure I'll get better at it over time, but it was my play session was a slog. I meant to play it for like an hour. I think I played it for like 3 or 4 hours. Just the one map. Just the one map. It was a slog. So like I said, easy needs to be toned down. But I like what I see. I say these things so that the developer can improve things, not to like openly criticize it and, be a jerk about it. I'm trying to make suggestions here. So yeah, I like what the game is doing. It certainly needs work, but I like what it's doing and I want to play it again and I want to do better next time. So definitely check this game out. I think with some quality of life improvements, this game can be fantastic. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.